It's the weekend, and you know what that means.
WWND.
Wrestling with Neurodivergence, you dumb whores. And we're coming to you live from the birthplace of Roderick Strong.
Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Woo!
I'm Amanda. I have ADHD.
I'm Lisa, and I have autism. That's our ref, Gary.
And I am loaded with the ADHD.
God, you make it sound gross.
Yeah, that's the thing now.
Stop it.
Let's get into it. We will be discussing the October 30th Dynamite, Fright Night.
Very booky.
Yes. We open with a video of Jon Moxley and crew walking someplace.
They're always walking.
I know. They get good cardio.
They're fit.
Mm-hmm.
I think their favorite song is These
Walking
Boots Are-
After Midnight.
That was the one I was thinking, and then I was thinking that these boots are made for walking. There's a lot of songs that they have.
Yeah,
They have a playlist.
I would walk 500 miles.
Oh, yeah.
That one. That would be a good
Yes.
one, too.
So they look like they're leaving the building, and Claudio turns around and says, John built this place with his bare frickin' hands 5 years ago, and if you don't understand that, you're part of the problem. And then Orange Cassidy is like, stop it, turn that off. And
that's a little ironic considering on Instagram, Marina always hashtags the problem.
yeah.
So is she part of the problem? Okay, I'm reading into it too much.
Her thing is she is the problem. Like
Yeah.
when she comes out, she's the problem.
Okay, sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
It just popped into my head. It's the ADHD, guys.
Yay. Basically, Orange Cassidy says that's enough of that. I'm no leader. They have no idea of the danger they're in, the guys in the locker room. They have no idea how dangerous Jon Moxley is.
And I'm pretty sure rattlesnakes are scared of Jon Moxley.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If Mox has his way, there is no AEW. He doesn't need AEW. He never needed AEW. And Orange is basically like, I know what has to be done. I need to cut the head off the snake. I need to do it alone. Jon Moxley, I challenge you for the AEW World Championship. I'm going to take the symbol of this company and what it represents, and I'm going to take it out of your bag and put it in my backpack.
I love that he wants to put it in his backpack.
Mm-hmm.
That's the solution.
And he says, I still don't need a catchphrase.
That's right.
Yeah. Obviously, at this point, I'm thinking they're going to do it at Full Gear. And we did find out later, yeah, they're going to do it at Full Gear.
Mm-hmm.
And I have watched them battle for the international belt, and that was amazing. So I'm looking forward to this match.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm glad that this is finally paying off because it was building, but it almost was too much. Well, I shouldn't even say that because it wasn't. It was worth it, but it was getting to that point where it's like there's got to be a payoff, guys, and it came tonight.
Yeah. Thirstometer.
Oh yeah.
11 out of 10.
Ooh.
We had Orange. We had Jon Moxley and crew.
Yeah.
I was a happy lady.
Moxley looking quite fitting for Spooky Night.
Yes.
You know, it was dapper and yet booky.
Yeah.
I feel like he loves spooky season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We go backstage with Renee, and she's with Mercedes and Camille. I'm sure it's Camille. Fix that. Renee looks great in all black.
She goes by Camille, doesn't she?
I have no idea.
I think she goes by
Is she
Camille.
like Pac/Pac?
We're going to
we'll
go
just
with
say
that.
whatever it is.
We're going to go with that.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I thought it was Camille. So
I thought it was Camille.
Okay.
I don't know. Whatever. That lady.
Yeah.
The brick house.
That lady, the brick house.
and if we're wrong, we're wrong.
Yeah.
Whatevs.
She can contact us. Renee looked great in all black. The black skirt.
Yeah.
The black nylons. I'm assuming black shoes. The black top. She had the great updo with the bun. Just gorgeous.
It looked like we could get a peek of like what I thought was a tattoo on her leg.
Maybe. I'm
And
not really
I
sure.
gotta go back and look at pictures now because that's just intriguing to me. I want to know what it says.
You do like tattoos.
I do.
You've
Especially-
always
I-
liked mine.
Oh yes, very much so. But even like, remember when we needed to stop the frame to see what MGF's said?
Oh, yeah.
We even got out some Google Translate.
Yes. And then I was like Google searching, what does MJF's tattoo stand for?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Then we wondered if Camille ever talks.
I don't think so.
And we decided no, she does not. And Mercedes' blood makeup looks great.
It did look really good, and I liked her wig.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I did not like her outfit though. There's too many like cutouts, and that just drives me crazy.
Yeah, it looks like it laces up, and that would
Yeah.
just take too much
There's
time.
lacing up, and then there's like
The rubbing of the laces against the skin.
yeah, and I feel like it probably works because she has like no body fat, so like she doesn't have to
Right.
worry. But like if I have something that's a cutout, like there will be
gonna
extra
bulge.
flesh
Yeah, I'm
coming
gonna
out,
bulge.
and it's gonna be weird. So
Like Fat Mac and It's Always Sunny, I am cultivating mass. So just leave me alone.
yeah, So good for her.
It's the season.
Yeah.
You know?
We have a match.
Yeah, we do.
Adam Cole versus Buddy Matthews. Ref is Bryce Remsburg. Amanda, what did you think of Adam's boots?
So I noticed right away that they looked brand spanking new.
Yes, you did.
Which they announced, they had a whole conversation about his brand new boots and how it's very important to break them in. But I thought that they looked really comfortable. Like, oddly enough, I don't know. I have no idea of why they looked comfortable, but I feel like they looked like they could have like really good heel support and arch support.
Yeah.
So I was very pleased for him, and I hope that they were helpful. But I did not like his jacket. It was like weird.
Well, with all that heel support, it should be worn by Don Callis.
Oh.
Yeah, bad joke.
That was good, yeah.
Here, yeah. I'll do it to myself. I'll do it.
And then I'm also very interested. So I love his Adam Cole's like
whole entrance thing, like me.
I love the entrance thing, but like I just wonder how long did it take him to practice like getting the timing for the boom?
Yeah,
like to come in at the right time, because I have a really hard time with that. Like I don't even sing the lyrics at the right time because I'm like, oh, that's not where we're at. So I'm impressed every time that it's so coordinated with crowds.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, good for him.
I loved Buddy's gear.
Yeah,
and they're both so wet with the hair. What's with
Yeah.
that? Like, why do wrestlers do that?
Maybe it's I don't know.
Is it to help the hair stay out of their face?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that way you don't have to tie it back, but it won't get frizzy and in your face.
Does it dissipate the heat?
That too, actually, that's a really
So
solid
then they're
point.
not like so sweaty, because I would be really grossed out like touching somebody when they're sweaty.
Yeah. Plus, long hair can really build up heat and just like almost like a musty funk back there, you know?
Well, I have long hair, but it's very fine. So
Okay, fair. I have very thick hair, and in summer, I'll be like, "Oh my god, it's warm," and Amanda's like, "Yeah," and then I'll take her hand and put it back there, and she's like, "Why? Why'd you do that?"
So
you have
gross.
swamp neck.
Yes,
it's
I do.
disgusting.
I get swamp neck.
It's gross.
Adam's trunks were very, very shiny.
Mm-hmm.
They were like reflective, like our stickers.
Mhm.
Yeah, he does. He does have some good bottoms.
Mm-hmm. I like that we could hear Buddy trash talk.
I know, that was so fun. Like, I
Mhm.
love that you could hear it. And also, I just really love that he's like this big, like beefy guy, and he goes by Buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Buddy. Look at you, Buddy. Good job. And it's like, what the heck? It's just so wholesome.
Yes.
You should pair him with Buddy the Elf.
Right? Yes. Like, I
Yeah.
just love it. And then I don't think I've ever heard him talk before. And it's so cute. And I'm just like, oh my God, you're so adorable. I'm such a mom. I don't even know how old he is, but I feel like I'm his mom. Like, oh my God, little Buddy.
I like the mom energy you bring to this.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got a lot of that.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Big MILF energy.
I don't know that that's what's happening for us, but we'll pretend.
I think so.
Well, thank you. I also do like Buddy's hair, even though it's super wet, because it's got pizzazz.
Yes.
The curls. It's cute.
Mhm. I liked the pumpkins on the announce desk. They had
Oh.
carved pumpkins.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute. How did
Yeah.
I miss those?
There was one on each corner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, and they weren't up for long,
No.
but we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I just noticed like the gravestones
Oh, yeah.
that they had at like the
Oh,
entrance.
that
They,
was
they
in
had
the
some funny
entrance,
stuff
yeah.
written on them.
So I
And they
liked
were like
that.
changing it out, weren't they? Because I swear they were different each time.
I'm not sure.
Because I know one said something about Stokely,
Yep, Stokely was here.
and then later I don't think it said something.
Stefan.
Yeah, I think they were
Like
changing it.
before a swerve went on.
Yeah,
Oh,
Huh.
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Mhm.
You'll be pulling a me.
yeah,
Or you
I'm
watch
getting
it
I'm
twice.
taking us off the rails with my ADHD. I need to stop. Back to Lisa.
Kyle was watching the match.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Backstage.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
We like Buddy's facial expressions.
He's got such a good little smirk.
Mhm.
See, he's just so cute.
He's very
does.
pleased with himself.
He does such a good job with that.
They did pull Adam out due to his ankle, and I liked how Buddy antagonized him with the, look at you running when it gets tough.
That was a great play.
And the whole throw in the towel.
He's
You
just
know,
taunting
He
him.
threw that towel right in
Mhm.
his face.
And then
Yeah.
he kicked him.
Yeah, but Amanda
Never
and
saw
I
him.
were cheering for Buddy to win, and you were cheering for Adam Cole to win.
I was because coming back from an injury is just really nice to get a big strong win.
Which we can totally see,
Yeah.
but we like Buddy Matthews.
That's fair. And you know what? But I
He's
will
little
also
Buddy.
say, yeah,
Mhm.
I will say it's one of those matches where I still would have been happy if Buddy won. And those are the
Mhm.
best
Yeah.
because you know at the end you're going to be happy.
We're all winners.
Yeah.
Yeah. They both did very well. And I don't think that Buddy should be able to move as fast as he does for as big as he is.
I know.
Like, it always surprises me.
Mm-hmm. MJF was watching from some fancy library.
Yeah.
Of course.
In a suit. If I was watching a match in a fancy library, I would not be wearing dress clothes.
I never wear dress clothes for lounge. I don't even like to wear dress clothes for work.
It would be hilarious, though, to do a cutaway sometime with MJF, and he's watching a match, but like he's in jammies and has a bowl of popcorn.
Yes.
Well, I mean, last time he was getting a massage.
I know.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
You know, you don't get much more casual than that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
true.
Adam Cole wins.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle looked happy, and then Adam said he appreciates what Buddy did. Buddy reminded him who the real Adam Cole is. They shook hands, and then the house lights went off. House lights come back up, and it's Malachi Black holding Adam's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Looking dapper AF.
He really did.
It was a nice suit.
That was impressive.
Gray suit with the gray suit vest. Black shirt with a black tie.
He looked very nice.
And then they let Adam walk away.
It was nice. I felt like Buddy even looked proud of him.
Yes.
Like, good job. That was a good meeting.
Yeah, like, I can't believe you beat me.
Yeah, like,
good on you.
Right. I love
And
when they
those,
do that.
those are good things.
Mm-hmm.
That just makes me happy.
Yeah.
Give me the ref rating.
Well, I would love to. So, Mr. Bryce Remsburg,
Mm-hmm.
he did a phenomenal job. He was right in there, and he was making sure everything was fair. He kept his distance, but he also made sure I got my eye on you. So I am going to give him 1.5 thumbs up.
Ooh.
Oh, so is it like a Orange
Like
Cassidy?
one thumb is up, and then the other one is, and then the other one is an Orange Cassidy one. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a full thumb and an orange thumb.
Nice.
Full thumb and an orange thumb.
Weird. We'll have to come up with a better name. I don't know.
You know, it would be weird with people. So we're going to say my thumb's all the way up, and Lisa's next to me with her thumb and an Orange Cassidy thumb.
Okay.
I would just say my thumb is next to yours, and
'Cause
that's the
doing-
same thing.
Because right now I'm holding mine up, and it just looks like it looks like I'm pretending I'm Bob Dole or something.
But if I held my thumb up next to yours, it's like a half a thumb.
Oh, there you go.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not to disrespect Bob Dole, but do you remember he was always?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
I'm really dating myself there.
It's fine.
It's okay. I'm
We're old.
older than you.
Yeah.
It works.
So my takeaway, I'm looking forward to seeing if Malachi is going to be Adam Cole's next opponent. And if he is, that kind of bums me out because I don't want Malachi to lose.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you think you'd have to lose?
Yeah, because
Adam needs to be like on a...
he's got to take a 3-match winning streak in
Oh,
a
that's
row to
right.
take on MJF.
Okay, thank you for the reminder. I
Yeah,
completely forgot.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
If I would have remembered that, I...
Lisa is the
Okay,
queen of
it's all
the
coming back
remembering
now.
and the
Yeah.
continuity.
Mm-hmm.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm ready for?
Thirstometer.
Yeah.
Oh, we get a 10 out of 10.
Oh man, tonight is not disappointing.
Buddy
Mm-mm.
and Malachi.
Yeah.
Let's close this match out.
Well, let me. There we go.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
We see Christopher Daniels talking to Private Party, and he's telling him that he and Frankie Kazarian, who they used to tag team together,
Mm-hmm.
and they were in the same situation that Private Party is in now. So takeaway. At this point in the show, it's like, is Private Party going to remain a team?
Yeah.
Are they going to continue to be a private party?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it going to be they're taking it public?
Yeah.
Are they opening it up?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thirstometer.
Yeah.
9 out of 10.
All right.
I wasn't really feeling that bright red shirt of Christopher Daniels.
That's fair. That's fair.
We go into the training room now where Adam is with Undisputed. And he said it looks like Malachi is on his radar. He doesn't blame Max for being a bad friend and never checking up on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's basically warning everybody and says, look what MJF did to Wardlow, Sammy Guevara, and Danny Garcia. And what Adam and Undisputed did to MJF needed to be done to teach Max a hard lesson.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, my takeaway was Adam Cole, get out of Roddy's way.
Right. He was really like...
blocking the DILF energy.
Yeah, I didn't love that.
And then when he was talking about how it looks like that Malachi's on his radar and that he's going to be taking on MJF. I could see a flicker of like, what are you talking about, dude, on Roddy's face. I'm the one that gets first crack at MJF because he did say to Adam, welcome back. Just let me have the first shot at MJF. And Adam was like, yeah, sure. And then MJF comes up on the screen and does the whole Adam. Yeah. So
I want Roddy to yell.
Yes.
Adam!
There was no yelling.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Be a better friend.
Yeah. Getting in the way.
Yeah, he was like blocking his face. Like not anyone else's. And then every once in a while he'd move his head over. And it's like, oh, Roddy's face. And then right back. And it's like, gosh darn it. Like you can let him be in the shot.
I know. Like some of us are waiting for Roddy.
Let the Eau Claire boy shine.
Yeah.
Stop taking away our Midwest magic.
Midwest magic. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thirstometer.
Yes.
10 out of 10.
Nice.
Roddy.
The glimpses that we could get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stolen glances.
Yeah, it was very like forbidden.
Yeah.
It was a forbidden love.
Yes.
It's like a romance novel.
The forbidden lust.
Oh my God. Could you imagine if he actually heard this and be like, what the hell are you talking about? Midwest magic. I live in Florida.
I've lived in Florida my whole life, probably.
Well, then he can call in and tell us all about it. We invite it.
He's probably here for like the date, like
just
the duration
the day
of
he
that
was
he was
birth,
born. Yeah.
and that was it.
And then his mom got discharged and like, all right, we're effing out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would like to know that story.
So
that's why we're encouraging him to call in.
I know.
Come on, Roddy.
We'll put you on.
Email us.
Whatever.
We have Kyle Fletcher with Don Callis.
Kyle, he does look better without hair, but it's like grossing me out how much he now looks like Don Callis. Like, it's just disgusting. I can't even do it.
Well, Kyle called out the man of the hour, Will Ospreay. And he did it multiple times, obviously.
Will is the prom queen.
Yeah, Will does not come out.
Yeah.
Then the United Empire logo flashed and the Aussie Open music hit. And Mark Davis showed up, Kyle's tag partner who's been out forever due to injury.
Mm. Yeah, so I had never seen him before, but from
He
what you were
great.
saying, good for him. Good
He
for him.
looks great. Kyle goes to hug Mark, and Mark puts his hand out like, don't touch me, dude.
Yeah, he
Probably because he looks like Don Callis.
he shut that
He's
down.
like, oh, no, thank you.
Yeah. No.
This is not what happens for us.
Kyle said he made sure Mark would have a spot in the family. And Mark is like, family? We had an empire and you destroyed it.
All for that bald man.
Great line.
Yeah, it was.
Because honestly, family compared to an empire? Oh, come on.
And so as Mark is walking away, Kyle's like, there will come a day when you need to make a hard decision. And I made it clear that I have no problem cutting the past loose.
Oh, Kyle.
Right?
So disappointed.
I was like, what? It's not even a veiled threat. It's just...
He's just like throwing it out there, showing all his cards.
I have never seen Mark Davis wrestle solo. And so now I'm wondering, is he going to get another partner? Is he going to tag with Will sometimes?
Maybe.
Is he going to be solo now that Kyle's kind of doing his own thing?
Very disappointed in Kyle.
So I'm looking forward to seeing where this is going to go.
I'm agreeing with you.
Right?
100%.
I feel like maybe this is his time to be solo and then like to dabble in tag teams with Will.
Be in an open relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep your options open.
Yeah.
You do it.
Kyle has hurt him.
Yeah.
Kyle's hurt us all.
Yeah.
True.
Take away. Thirstometer.
Yeah.
9 out of 10.
Okay.
Mark Davis looks fantastic.
I gotta say, it's
Don Callis takes away.
That's what I was gonna say.
Always.
It's amazing
Yeah.
to get a 9 out of 10 with Callis in the picture.
Yeah. Did he have those dumb shoes on again?
I think so. Pretty
He
sure.
always has those.
I really am hoping that Kyle does not go down that path.
Just give it time. Before you know it, he'll like start drawing a scar on his forehead.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
I bet like Don's
Would that
super
not
excited.
Be funny.
That would be fantastic. And also I bet Don is just like so beyond excited because now he's like going to be able to get discounted shoes because he's going to buy them in bulk for him and Kyle.
Yes. Even more odor eater stock.
I hope so.
Renee is with Hangman.
Mhm.
He's got like a gray blue shirt under the all black.
That's a good color combination.
Yes. And he is telling Jay White it was him, not Christian, that hurt Jay so bad that he was laid up for all those months. And there's no such thing as redemption for Hangman or Jay.
He has not talked to Camille.
You are sassy.
Just saying.
There's only wins and consequences.
Oh.
So he asks Jay, will he hit him in the head with a steel chair? Will he strangle his friends while he makes Jay watch? Will he light his house on fire?
Oh my God.
All he knows is he will leave him hurt with less than he had before.
You've seen it firsthand, Amanda.
Mhm.
I know.
You've seen it.
Maybe he does need to talk to Camille.
And then he said he'll leave Jay White behind.
Good gravy.
It is great.
I think this podcast would, I mean, we're in it for all the fun, but
Yes.
in real life, this podcast would say, sir, you should talk to a therapist
Yes.
and
Yeah.
get these feelings out. Because we're all about the therapy.
Well, he's got big fringe energy. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where all of the evil's coming from.
I mean, I know he's married, but I'm a good listener.
There you go.
There you go.
I mean, I'm in a relationship as well, but
You can listen.
I can listen.
Sure.
Mhm.
And if-
She's just talking about listening, guys.
Yeah.
She just wants to listen.
Yeah. And if you do need like legit referrals, I mean,
I know somebody.
I pretty much just know people in Wisconsin. Maybe Minnesota.
Thermometer,
Yeah.
11 out of 10.
Whoa.
I almost said 11 out of 12, and I'm like, that doesn't make
No,
any
that
sense.
actually would have been
Well,
bad.
I mean, it could. Like, we just adjusted the.
We've never recorded
scale for
right
that
after
one.
a show before. It's throwing us
We're
off.
doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I think we're kind of punchy in a good way, to be honest. I'm liking this energy.
I didn't even take my Ambien.
We got big MILF energy, big DILF energy, big person energy.
Big ref energy.
It's just all the energies are all in here.
So much energy.
Got it.
I'm gonna hold on to that one. Big ref energy.
Yes.
That's gonna be my thing.
We see Yuta, Pac, Claudio, Marina, and Mox walking in the hallway.
Again with
but
the
they're
walking.
in the actual building
Yeah.
this time.
Oh God, they finally got
Lots
inside.
of walking with those.
Yes.
Because the promo actually started and then went to a commercial and then came back, didn't it?
Something like that, because the show started and it was like after last week's show.
But there's just walking galore
And this
for sure.
time, they're in the actual building in
Finally.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Cripes, they finally got keys to get in the building.
And Mox is wearing all black.
Lisa likes that.
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice fitting V-neck black t-shirt.
He is into the V-necks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it.
Do you think that Renee tells
I
him
think
his crack
Renee
and collarbone?
shops. Yeah,
Ooh,
I
cracking
know.
clavicles.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think Renee is the one that is like, thumbs up for that outfit, John.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Could you imagine them going home tonight with her looking as snazzy as she did
And him looking as snazzy as he did.
They're
No
gonna-
wonder
they're-
they're going to make another kid.
They're gonna have a great Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
Yes. I'm happy for them.
I want to know what their kid is going to wear for Halloween.
Look on their Instagram.
Yeah,
They'll
they'll
be
put it
really
on.
cute.
Look on Renee's Instagram. She'll throw it up.
Okay, well, I'll check that later.
Yeah,
I bet she'll be so cute.
she
Yeah.
will.
I would give her all the candy.
Now I feel weird going back to this.
Okay,
but
sorry.
Okay.
It's okay. So I have Mox in all black. Nice. That's my note.
We get it.
And I'm wondering, why is Pac in gear?
Always.
He's still doing the gear. It's like his thing now.
He
And
doesn't
I'm like,
own shirts.
he is.
does
Does he
not.
need a shirt?
He's got a banging bod, and I understand. But
He's
even
just running
Marina
around.
wears clothes.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone complimented
But
him.
back to the outfits, though. I mean,
She
it
looked
wasn't
great
just
in, like,
Mox.
The black
Yeah,
shirt and
hers
the,
was popping. She had denim cutoffs, right?
Yep, she had them like cuffed.
Mm-hmm.
And then black nylons. And then Claudio still looked like he was just going to the gym. He had
That's
like
nice.
But he had black pants and a white top, and it was still.
Did he have a top on?
It was a
Claudio?
white
Yeah.
tank top.
It was like almost like kind of a wife beater, not quite.
I thought later he was not wearing a shirt.
Well, that could have been.
That was later, but this time he
because
had
I was
a
like,
white tank
without
top
a shirt,
on.
I could start to believe that he's a heel.
Yeah,
Just
this,
him with a shirt on. I'm like, I don't know,
Right.
man. You're going grocery shopping.
This time he totally looked like he was just going to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go play pickleball later.
Yeah, except it's a very
It's intense.
rugged, intense game of pickleball.
Yeah, makes sense. But yeah, Pac just, I don't know. He's more comfortable that way, I guess. He can't be constricted.
Wheeler had a great olive green hoodie on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good for him. Olive green is like the color of the season
it is.
in wrestling.
I'm so happy.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mox basically says, one day you'll understand what we're trying to do. Orange Cassidy thinks he challenged me. No, I challenged you. When I had your friend Chuck Taylor's neck broken, I cut distractions out of your life. You saying I'm not a leader, that's not the Orange Cassidy that I know. I don't want that for you. Being fat and happy, being happy to just collect a paycheck. I'm obviously paraphrasing. I push you, and you have not even begun to walk through the valley. You better be willing to die in the valley, because he is.
Well, he should be more careful.
He
He hikes a lot in the desert.
I know. He said Orange Cassidy is a real cool customer. He thinks he's pulling the strings. Let's see about that. They grab Wheeler and put his head in a chair.
What?
And Wheeler, yeah.
Yeah.
Put his
Isn't
head.
that their friend?
Yeah, and they turned
like
on him.
restrain him.
What? Why?
Like they just grab him, restrain him. Amanda's reacting as such because she had to go run an errand.
Why are they
They
doing that to their friend?
And he looks genuinely surprised.
They're not good friends.
Well,
I would not conglomerate with them.
Well, you are correct that they would not be allowed to conglomerate because that
They're
behavior
shitheads.
is a shithead move. Yes.
And OC comes out. Claudio holds him down.
Jesus Christ.
And so they let Wheeler up. And
Was that their bait?
Yeah.
To
But
exactly.
Wheeler
Him?
was like, what?
And he didn't even
But then
know.
Wheeler kind of like snaps out of it, right? And starts kicking Orange Cassidy.
Oh, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Have some self-respect, buddy.
So then Dark Order comes out to help Orange Cassidy. And so then Orange Cassidy and Dark Order start getting their butts kicked. They put the chair around Orange Cassidy's neck.
No.
And then Darby comes down from the rafters a la Sting.
What? Who the hell? How is he just sitting in the rail? Like,
That's just what he
That's where
does
he
now.
he
hangs
just
out.
perches at
Yes.
the beginning of like
Yes.
matches.
He's like
Yes.
wrestling Batman.
Yeah.
Just always ready.
Like,
Sting
all
was
the
his
time?
mentor.
I-
And
so
that's
he's
what
just
Sting
always
used to do.
perching?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
so.
Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I
So
would be
Darby
scared.
starts fighting Claudio.
That seems like an odd pair.
And then,
He was kicking his butt.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
then
he's
he got thrown
perched up there
around
for how
and-
long?
I
He's
mean,
excited.
He did go through the announce desk.
And then the pumpkins were gone at
Yeah.
that point.
Oh,
But then he got back up and started fighting again because he feels no pain,
well, right. I
I
mean,
guess.
obviously, like he feels nothing because he's just perched up above everybody,
Right.
just waiting for the opportunity to come on down.
But you
And-
know what? The public thank him for his service.
His
Right.
I mean,
diligence.
Yeah. And then Top Flight with Leo Rush came out with Daniel Garcia.
Interesting.
And then Private Party came out and they all were fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And then they all like started running because the Young Bucks came up.
Who ran?
Everybody. They're all fighting.
It was mostly They all, yeah. So Moxley and his crew started to run out first.
Why are they
Mhm.
running out first?
Well,
shouldn't they like? They're
when-
the ones who
when-
like brought this upon themselves.
When it gets too hot, they
They take
cut
off.
and run a little bit.
I'm not
So that's why
impressed.
I was like, how did the Bucks not have something to do with this?
Right.
Because as soon as they come up out of the Mox and
They,
everybody,
they like take off because
Right.
that seems like that should not be their reaction.
even
Yeah.
though obviously real life, not kayfabe, it's like, oh, a match is going to happen. We got to get out of here,
Oh, fair. Okay.
you know? But kayfabe, it's like, how did the Bucks not play into this?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow. But the fighting keeps going outside of the ring, through the stands, out into like the concourse area. Obviously, we just don't see it.
Well, Moxley loves to fight in the stands.
Yeah,
I
I thought for
know.
sure they were going to
That's
come
his-
back to that at one point, and they didn't.
No.
But that's
What, they just got outside and they're like, all right,
so. I guess
the air hit us.
in that
Let's
logic,
cool off.
considering we're recording right after it, they could be fighting right now still
Mm-hmm.
because we never see them again.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yes, never mind.
Mhm.
No, you were correct.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Claudia lost a shirt.
But we didn't see
Mhm.
all of them. We never saw Darby.
No.
He still could be fighting someone.
He could be up in the rafters again, just
He
waiting
just,
for the
like,
next show.
Sure.
Swung back up there.
Yeah.
How the hell does he get up there? I mean, I'm sure there's like,
They have a whole crew.
oh God. I don't like heights. So
Mm.
I would not sign up for that nonsense.
So before we head right into the next thing, we'll do a quick thirstometer.
Oh yes.
And that's 11 out of 10.
all right.
I mean, Mox alone, good God,
God, the amount of Diet Cokes for this episode.
is ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
Well, it's the Halloween episode.
True.
It's the Halloween
True,
episode.
true.
And then, oh, yeah.
Just a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. So we went right into the match. Young Bucks versus Private Party for the Tag Championship belts. Ref was Rick Knox. And I have noticed Rick Knox seems to always referee.
Yeah, and that's something like I hadn't like consciously noticed, but when you brought it up, I'm like, yeah.
See, and I
Totally.
started to notice it after on Threads, ZD Norris said something. And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And then I started paying attention and I'm like,
Ah,
oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I too followed the ZD Norris, so good job.
Yes. I noticed Justin Roberts is dressed as Pee Wee Herman for Halloween.
Nice.
You
Yeah.
really can pull that off.
Yes, he can.
It's nice.
Private Party hugged.
Mm.
Matthew was wearing black pearls.
Nice touch.
He had white pearls in his hair.
This is bride.
Yes. They had a ring bell mishap where Quen accidentally hit Isaiah with the ring bell after disarming Matthew, because Matthew was going to hit Isaiah, and then Quen came up behind him and grabbed it.
Oh.
Nicholas jumping up and then scraping Quen on his forehead with like the toes of his shoes.
Oh.
It was a nifty move.
They are like spry.
Yes, they are.
They do a good job. I was having a hard time keeping track of who was on what team because their colors on their gear was very similar. So it's like, wait, who's who? Oh, that's that one. Okay. But it was very pleasing. Like I really like the colors and stuff.
They flowed so nicely. I just had to look at hair.
Oh, yeah.
That's
sure.
what I had to resort to.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I looked at. I know I distinguished it somehow, but I don't remember.
Like, look at shoes or hair.
Yeah, something.
I just paid attention to the vests.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I looked. I don't remember.
That's a good point, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Because only the Bucks wear vests.
Yeah.
And Isaiah has started wearing that mesh tank top.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't love mesh tank tops, but that's a different day.
They work for him.
And then apparently the app was having audio issues.
Oh my gosh.
Really awful bad.
Yeah.
But the match was way too good.
I know. We didn't want to like back out of the app in case we missed something.
Yeah. So we suffered through with subpar audio, but we could still hear what was going on.
Okada came out in a beautiful olive green suit.
There's hot green again. I do enjoy how Okada, like when he first started, he always looked confused. Like it was like they just dropped him in and he's like, where am I? How did I get here? What is happening? And he always just looked confused. But now he just looks very pleased with himself.
Do you think that confusion is his serious face?
I don't know.
What if it is?
Maybe it was just adjusting to America.
Maybe.
I don't know. But he just always like looked around like, I feel like that's what my face looks like anytime like I exit a room that I'm not familiar with and I have to like orient myself to wait, what way did I come in? Let me look for the exit sign. That's what I look like.
Private Party wins.
That was surprising to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Because the Young Bucks haven't lost like really
a lot
since I've started watching. So I was impressed.
The Bucks grabbed the belts from them, but then they gave them back. They put them on their shoulders.
Yeah, it was a very nice like ceremony.
Yeah, I thought it was nice. Showing, the classic men of honor. You congratulate them on a good fight and you give them what they won.
It was very nice.
And then Private Party did the Lambo leap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They totally did. That was probably less leaping, more like
hopping
backwards.
Sure.
But it was nice. And I just love that it's like, I don't know, men in their 50s like touching these sweaty wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at you.
Give me the ref rating, please.
You betcha. So Rick Knox, who apparently is always doing the Young Bucks stuff, started out strong, but then, just really dropped the ball with letting Okada sneak in and do his moves. And so we're going to have to do a thumbs down for Rick Knox.
Ooh.
And I'm telling you right now, if Private Party would have lost because of that, would have been really bad. So you're lucky, Rick, that didn't happen. But still, thumbs down. Thumbs down.
Fair. I am looking forward to seeing what Private Party does now.
Yeah. I mean, I think in a short span, they've really rocketed up. And good for them.
Yeah, it was a good match.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Like we sat through some really nasty audio.
Yeah. It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Just like, focus on the shoes, focus on the hair.
No, it was really good. Way to go.
Yay. Thirstometer. 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Close that match out for me.
You betcha.
Thank you. We see Renee with Jamie Hayter and Penelope Ford. You guys thought Jamie looked like Daphne with like Fred's ascot.
It was very Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Which makes sense with a lot of the stuff she wears. But it was, I almost wondered if it was like her Halloween costume.
Right.
It's hard to tell with her.
Yeah.
It is.
But because she like also was able to pull it off. So it's like,
right.
I don't know. You just look nice.
Yeah. I liked Penelope's shirt. It had bats on it.
Yeah, she had like such a cute little sweater vest. Little bats. It was so cute.
I am looking forward to their match.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that.
I am too.
Because our audio issues.
Well, yeah.
And I'm just looking forward to their match.
Yeah.
Thirstometer. 9 out of 10.
There you go.
Well, Amanda liked the stat sheet of Swerve and Shelty B.
Yeah, it was nice to see, like, oh, this is how you guys stack up against each other.
Oh, yeah. That was just a graphic they put up.
Yeah.
Yep.
It reminded me of football.
We have a learning tree segment. I did like Jericho's jacket.
Really?
I don't remember.
It was the Halloween themed one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like pumpkins and skeleton heads.
Yeah.
And
That was the only thing.
okay, you're right. It was nice.
I really wish you'd put a freaking shirt on.
I know.
It's like, sorry, buddy, your shirtless days are gone.
He did mention Jay Briscoe again.
Yes. Get it out of your dirty, warm mouth.
Which is basically what you said.
Yeah.
And that's basically what Briscoe said later.
I know.
Yeah. Brian Keith said dumbasses. And it reminded me of how, like, we say, like, you dumb whores.
Right.
But it's just, like, it's not
It
as
didn't
fun
have
with
it didn't
him.
have the same delivery.
It
No.
doesn't have the right energy. And then just Jericho just is slimy. And he makes me feel like I need to, like, wash my brain out somehow.
Right. Because at the end, we realized it was song lyrics he was talking about. But it was...
Yeah, you got to reach down between your legs and ease the seat back.
God,
Right. But it's the
stop.
way you're saying is way different.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm not a creeper like him.
Like, it's,
Right. Like,
ugh.
even if you said it the way he did, it still
Yeah.
wouldn't be like, wash my brain out with soap.
Yeah, like I need to gouge my eyes out and, like, my ears are bleeding.
Yeah. And it's not just because you're my friend.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You know?
thank you for being my friend.
Yeah, thank you for being my friend.
You bet.
And that's my takeaway.
Mhm.
Thirstometer.
Oh, yeah.
All the Diet Pepsis.
Oh.
All of them. So many of them. Especially for that, like, last closing remarks that he did.
He just needs to not talk.
So gross. Alex Marvez is trying to get a word in with the Young Bucks. Jack Perry stops him and is like, not right now. It's not the right time. And then Daniel Garcia gets in Jack Perry's face and tells him he's going to be the next one to lose a title. And he's sick of entitled pieces of crap, like the Young Bucks and Jack Perry.
I love that Jack Perry, like, totally giggled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he started to break a little.
Yep.
A good recovery, but
It just pleases me.
Well, we see that the Young Bucks are apparently shredding documents. Okada's just sitting there, and Brandon Cutler's packing up their shoes.
yeah.
It's a lot of shoes.
Mm-hmm. What
Just
documents?
It was
Like,
just kind of weird.
what is going on?
Past contracts, who knows?
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you think it's contracts they have with, like, Mox?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know.
I bet Mox has a copy, though.
Of course he does.
Or at least Renee does.
Heck yeah. Thirstometer.
Yeah.
9 out of 10. Yeah, Jack Perry and Daniel Garcia.
Yeah.
I'll give him that much.
I gotta say, Garcia had great energy too.
Mm-hmm.
He's, like, really come a long way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has.
Like, I'm really enjoying his evolution.
We now have a match. Camille versus Chris Statlander.
Mm-hmm.
Ref is Paul Turner. We already mentioned Mercedes' outfit.
Mm-hmm. It didn't get better.
No. We did like the purple of Camille's outfit.
Yes, it was very nice. I do wish that she would have dressed up for Halloween, but whatever, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Chris Statlander's the blood detail. We
Yeah,
really like
Very
that.
nice.
And
That's very nice.
face
And then she had, like, her
paint.
contacts made her eyes
Mhm.
look really
Didn't she have like little
intense.
fangs too?
Yeah.
She took them out before wrestling,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
She was,
still nice.
I
touch.
love how festive she was.
Yes.
She really was. She embraced it.
Chris Statlander won.
Yay.
Mercedes then attacked Chris from behind with the belt, one of the belts, and she ordered Camille to the back and said, when you want something done right, you do it yourself.
Yeah.
Camille looked like a wounded puppy.
She did.
Yeah, she did.
And I was like, are you going to talk now? And she did not.
No.
She just takes it.
Mm-hmm. Thirstometer.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 9 out of 10 Chris Statlander.
Okay. I
Yeah.
can see that.
I would give her candy too
Yeah.
and say, "Ugh, you did such a good job with your costume.
She did.
Good for you."
Yeah. Although she was wearing white gear, and I noticed some of Camille's makeup rubbed off right on
Oh.
the butt crack.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, that is so unfortunate because it was like red makeup and bronzer.
Oh,
So it was
God.
just kind of like, oh, that is.
But it speaks to their talent because they were really throwing each other around.
They were.
And
yeah.
you don't always see that in the ladies' matches.
No, I know. It was a good
It
match.
was a really good match.
It really was.
If there was any clunkiness, that was on Camille.
Yeah, totally. And that happened a couple times.
And to go completely out of order, what'd you think, Paul Turner? What'd you think of his job?
Paul did a good job. He was, he's going to get a thumbs up from me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's close this match out.
Well, I'd be glad to.
Thank you. We go someplace, probably backstage, and we see the patriarchy. And Kip is looking particularly happy now that he's with them.
Yeah.
And Christian wants to extend an olive branch to Hook so that he can explain himself. I did like the red jacket.
How many of those freaking red those jackets in general does he have?
So many.
Like, he just has like closets full.
Well, I know there's a tan one, there's a brown one, there's a black one, there's this red one.
I feel like he has like different fabrics sometimes. Maybe
know.
like I don't know. I feel like I need to go through and just like.
But he's got a lot of black turtlenecks to go under each of them.
Do you think he wears turtlenecks outside of work?
No, probably not.
That's just maybe that's like what gets him into character. It's like I gotta put on the turtleneck.
Exactly. I have to be Christian now. I have to be Christian now.
Actually, that makes sense. Kind of a method acting type thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Once I got the turtleneck on,
Jay turns into Christian.
I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah. I like that theory. I'm gonna go with it.
And maybe Mox's V-necks.
Yes. Yes. When he's not in the V-necks, he's just like this wholesome dad.
And Pac just like he can't get into character unless he's only wearing gear.
With wet hair.
Yeah. If his hair's not wet and if he's wearing a shirt, like he's just the boy next door.
Yep.
He's got to strip and get wet. And then he's like, heck yeah.
And he's the bastard.
Yeah. Ready to kick some ass. Come on, Mox, get your V-neck on.
Claudio, you just stay how you are.
Yeah, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
We got you. We can't have all of us looking so
the
scary.
Neutrality of the Swiss.
Yeah, that's what he's got to do.
Yep.
Thirstometer.
Yes.
I'm going to say 8 out of 10.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I just want to say I'm really happy we figured that all out.
Yeah, we worked through it really well.
Yeah.
You're welcome, everyone.
Yeah. No extra charge. You don't get charged anything anyway.
Nobody gets charged. There's no money in this endeavor.
Well, we can pretend. And I'm being very generous. You're welcome.
Renee is with Kyle O'Reilly, Mark Briscoe, and Tomohiro Ishii.
Oh, yeah. We got a conglomeration, baby.
Yes, we do. The word of the day is instability.
Which is such a good thing to come out of Mark's face.
Right. But let's play it for everyone.
The word of the day is instability. Because, Jericho, you must got a whole lot of that going on up here. Because you obviously no longer care about your health. Because you let my brother's name come out your damn dirty mouth again. And for that, you will pay.
Oh,
and that's
good.
Basically because Jericho obviously has something wrong with him because he keeps using Jay's name.
Right.
Yes. Get his name out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And next week, they are going to fight without honor.
Get ready.
It was an awesome promo.
Yeah.
It was a great setup. Everybody played their part.
Mm-hmm.
It was, good.
Ishii even spoke.
Yes. You know I'm a sucker for the conglomeration. But
Yes.
Great build-up, just building anticipation. All in all.
It was good.
I'd give it, there's no wrestler involved, but if there were, 2 thumbs up.
Yes. Thirstometer, 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I even have a soft spot for Ishii.
Oh, of course. He's the hot one.
I know, that's right. That's what Mark said.
Well, he's got all his teeth.
Hey, now.
Maybe that's like Mark's qualifier.
Was it Kyle that said that a long time ago? I forget who said it. I just remember it being said.
I don't even remember.
I'll have to go back and look.
I do love that he's the hot one. He has like no neck. Neither does Mark, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They have that in common.
What were the other ones?
I don't remember.
I'll have to look it up.
Okay.
We see that the Bucks have their suitcases and they are heading out.
They're running off like a deer in November.
Yep.
Nice.
Who have nobody to rut with.
Rut roll.
No does to rut.
Oh, those young bucks.
Are we with Wisconsin or what?
I've never gone hunting in my life.
Neither have I, but I know that.
But we're just around it. You hear all that stuff.
We have like schools that allow kids to take off for vacation
like there's a
to
whole
go hunting.
That we do nothing because like half the school's gone.
So, and I know what the answer is going to be, but even though you've never hunted for deer, you have seen a deer hung up, dressed.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so You're in
Same.
the thick of
Absolutely,
it.
yeah.
Same.
And actually, I take it back. I did get to go sit in the deer stand with my dad once, and that was the one and only time.
So boring.
It was boring, and I think I talked too much, and my
Oh,
dad did
yeah,
not invite me
yeah.
again.
It's the same thing with fishing.
Shocker.
Like, I like fishing. I used to like fishing, but like, you're talking too much when your dad's like, you're scaring away all the fish.
Yeah.
And you're like, how can they hear me under the water though, Dad? And he's just like, you're scaring away all the fish.
Do they just say that because they...
Because they want you to shut up.
Yeah.
They're
Oh
fishing.
my God, really?
Yes. They're fishing because that's their peaceful. Are you just seeing you just have this realization now is so staying in the podcast?
Oh God, this makes me
Are
want
you
video.
okay? I wish we had this on video right now. This is not being edited out.
I thought you had to be quiet.
No.
No.
No, I have been on a dock before where you can see fish and we are all stomping and they do not
They don't care.
Oh God, my whole life is a lie. Well, gosh darn.
Are we going to have a whelp? It's time to go.
Oh, oh God. I guess I never thought about it.
Oh, that's fair.
And I just accepted it. It's like, yeah.
That's because,
be quiet.
But it's
our
very true
dads.
for the deer. 100% for deer,
right.
Yeah.
but not fish.
Yeah.
I never thought about it. Yeah. Oh.
It's okay. It took me until my 40s to realize my dad was just telling me to shut up.
Oh gosh. Okay,
Okay.
well, that's
Yeah.
fun. See, I just accepted whatever they told me, and
I
I'm like,
know.
sure. I don't. Why would they make something up?
Now we know.
Mhm.
Gosh, goodness.
So Christopher Daniels is asking, why are they taking off? They need them there. And then Mox and crew walk up, restrain Christopher Daniels. The Young Bucks have long since taken off.
Oh yeah,
And Claudio uses a hammer on Brandon Cutler's hand.
poor Brandon.
And then
And he dropped his box of shoes all
he
over.
did.
He really just didn't. He was so like brokenhearted that like
He was.
they didn't even wait for him. He's running after them.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
My first thought was, with all those extra shoes, do you know how much I want a pair of the pumps? Come on.
Right.
But I know it's just
So Thirstometer,
yeah.
11 out of 10. Because, I mean, it was Moxley all in black with
Yeah.
a black fitting v-neck.
Mox and crew.
Yeah.
and
Indeed.
that's when Claudio didn't have a shirt on.
Yeah. That helps too.
Lots
Oh,
of
we're
shirts.
gonna do another Diet Coke then.
We come to the main event. And our listeners are like, frickin' finally.
It was a jam-packed episode.
It was.
There's
I mean,
good stuff all around.
and just from all the internet chatter, because the previous week everybody was like, "Oh, this episode sucked." Well,
They were
I didn't
building
think it
story.
sucked. They were building story. It was definitely slow, and this week was the payoff.
Well,
Exactly.
you can't have everything be like a freaking mini pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Right.
True.
Like we gotta
Build.
Some
You
chapters
gotta
are a little
build.
boring.
Mm-hmm. Swerve with Prince Nana versus Shelton Benjamin with MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Ref was Aubrey Edwards. Nana had the amazing green jacket and shirt.
And he looked like he was straight out of Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm. That was definitely a 70s green.
Yeah. It was like the avocado
Frigidaire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Refrigerator, all of the appliances and shag carpets.
Yes. Both Swerve and Shelton were looking great coming out of the
Mm-hmm.
entrances. MVP had the blue tie, the blue pocket square, like the very light pink shirt and fabric flower on his lapel.
Mm-hmm.
So nice.
I do wish his flower would go down farther because it reminds me of like a parrot perched on his shoulder.
That is true.
It was quite high.
They always are, and it just
Well, as
like,
Lisa
weird.
pointed out, it matched like where the lapel was doing
And then
its
that
what-
made me think
yeah.
like your lapel is in the wrong place.
Well, yeah.
I think he just wears his jackets higher up.
Well, I
on
wish he
his-
wouldn't.
I know.
I mean, they're nice.
Why don't you email him and tell him that,
Maybe.
Amanda?
Like, could you please adjust the lapel because you're making my brain itch? Just move the flower. I don't even care.
I had such joy watching this match.
I don't understand how someone can make Swerve look dainty.
Exactly. That's why I was having such
But
joy.
He did. Like,
It-
the hell's his name? Shelton
Shelty B.
Shelty B.
Okay, I just want to call him Benji.
Call him
You
Benji.
can.
Benji just makes him look teeny tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even understand that.
And you thought Jamie, Prince Nana, and Chris were all basically from Scooby-Doo. Like, they had a coordinated costume.
It seemed
really
like
did.
it. It seemed like there was a little bit of a theme.
Right, like Chris Statlander was the monster.
Mm-hmm. And then Prince Nana just, I don't know.
He didn't look like a specific character. He just looked like he fit in the show.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
he was like the friend that they met on that episode.
Yeah.
And they're like, ooh, come on along. You know some things about this town.
Exactly. Shelton looked like a beast. I
Oh
loved
my
it.
God. I've never seen Swerve get tossed around.
I know.
Like that.
It was unbelievable, and in a good way.
Yes.
It was an amazing match.
Mhm.
And those two were like made to fight each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the chemistry they played off of each other so well.
It really was. It was
It was
great.
awesome.
So I noticed that Swerve had really fun shoes,
Mhm.
and the bottom of his shoes are like lime green.
Yes.
And then I was thinking, like, he probably knew that people would see the bottom of his shoes pretty frequently in this match. So he picked out his finest ones that
They were nice
had a very
shoes.
fun
Yes.
soles. So I just really like that.
I noticed the green too.
Yeah,
it
so
wasn't
did
just
I.
you.
Swerve is, he's always very
He's always
fashionable.
thinking.
He
Like,
is. Yeah.
fashion forward, and
Yes.
he's good with the details.
Swerve did win.
I did not.
I
see
thought
that
it would
coming.
be a draw.
Yeah.
Well, I thought for sure, based on the start of the match, I'm like, there is no freaking way.
Right.
Oh my gosh. He is being just chucked around. But
Mhm.
before he won, Prince Nana and MVP were kind of out.
Yes.
And I'm like, ooh, it's going to come down to who has the best hype man.
And it
it's gonna
did.
Oh,
be-
yeah, it kind
It
of
did.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, who can encourage their friend the most?
Because I'll be honest, MVP's doing a good job, but you can't out hype Nana.
No, because Nana danced
Right?
Yes.
Swerve back in the ring that one time.
And Swerve danced.
Yeah, he had a good
Yes.
little
when there
dance
was
in
a
the
little
ring too.
reprieve.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
MVP then, this is when I started giggling out of joy because I knew what was probably going to happen and I was so excited for Amanda and Gary to see this.
Truth.
MVP made a phone call. Then the lights went out.
Just for what they said, a heartbeat.
A heartbeat. And then the music hits and Bobby Lashley comes out. And he comes to the ring and he faces off to Swerve. And then Swerve gets beat down. And MVP is restraining Nana and telling Nana that he did this.
I didn't like that. We shouldn't be touching Nana.
No.
I mean, kudos to him for.
I thought it was
taking it.
actually really cool that Nana was in there taking some hits
But I
and
just.
He did used to be a wrestler, so
Yeah.
yeah,
But he's just a treasure, and I want to protect him.
I know.
that is fair. That is a very fair statement.
But your guys' reactions to Bobby Lashley.
Well, when he first came out, I'm like, he's like this mega jacked Morpheus looking dude.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
it was unbelievable.
So, I was in awe of how Benji made Swerve look like he's just this little dainty petite thing.
Yep.
And then he's ginormous. But then Bobby Lashley comes out and makes Benji look like he's dainty. Like, not maybe
Exactly.
dainty, but
Small.
yeah, now we have
Smaller.
small, medium, large, and
Yep.
Swerve small. Weird.
yeah.
So, oh my word.
I was so thrilled when he took off his jacket and you could see more of him
Yeah.
because I was like, oh, wait till you see him without a shirt.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I
And
can't
in
even-
his tights. He wears long tights usually, but he's very muscular.
But
He used to be in the
would have
army.
if he would have taken his shirt off tonight, I don't think there's enough Diet Cokes in the world, Lisa.
I love them both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And Swerve.
That's what I'm saying.
And
So
then you
many.
had John Moxley and it's
Could you imagine
and
if he ran out?
Hangman.
Oh my god, if they would have run out.
Oh,
We would have broken the thermometer temporarily.
yeah. Well, we will always repair it for you guys. We won't
Yes.
leave you hanging, but
Yes.
if that's what it takes, that's what it takes.
Yes. MVP said, guess who's back in business?
That was really good. Good line.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And Amanda, you were like, full Nelson, half untucked shirt.
Yeah, because
Bob Lashley had his
his shirt just one half.
untucked pudding Swerve. I don't know if he'll still call it the Hurt Lock, but it's a full Nelson.
It looked very uncomfortable.
How'd you think the ref did, Gary?
Well, that was Aubrey,
Yeah.
and she did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
It was tough at the end because she was like giving looks like, "What are you doing?" When
Right.
all the chaos was going down, but technically the match was done. What is she gonna do? And a matter of fact, all of the refs came running out at the end, and there was nothing they could do.
No.
So we will give her a pass on that. So she will still get a thumbs up.
I am looking forward to seeing what kind of chaos they will, what'll happen.
Oh, God.
Obviously, Swerve's going to have to go against Bobby Lashley now.
There's great storylines coming.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Thirstometer,
Oh, gosh.
11 out of 10.
Oh.
I mean, I'll keep it a little bit, restrained
that's
for
fair.
now.
That's fair.
So let's close out this match.
All right.
Before we get to the CTE alert, I forgot to do some housekeeping.
Oh,
at
we
the
can do it
beginning.
now?
Yeah, let's do it now.
Okay.
Last week, John Moxley in his promo had said that caterpillars cannibalized themselves.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And we were
yes.
like,
Is that
do
true?
they? And we weren't sure. So I looked it up. The simple answer is no, they do not cannibalize themselves, but they do digest themselves and undergo process of metamorphosis.
So that's
It's-
kind of he's not completely off.
No, they digest and reabsorb most of themselves.
So it's partially true.
It is
Yeah.
partially true. And they will cannibalize other caterpillars if there's lack of food.
Okay.
Fair.
So it's a whole thing. I read this whole Scientific American article. I was like, okay, now we're getting into things I don't quite understand. Okay.
That's okay. Way to go, you, for looking that
Yeah.
up. I mean, she didn't just look it up. She's like, Scientific America. Let's look at this.
I was like,
Yeah.
let's look at this article. They'll definitely know.
Good job.
Thank you. CTE alert, 0.
Good job. Good
Mhm.
choices today.
Mhm. Nobody used their head as a weapon. Bitch count, 0.
No.
Mm. Who is your wrestler of the night, Amanda?
I have 2.
Go ahead.
My first one is Orange Cassidy
Mm-hmm.
because he really stepped up
Mhm.
and he doesn't necessarily want to be in that position, but he's
Mhm.
going to do it because he's a good friend.
Right.
And then Swerve because
Yeah.
he didn't give up. I did not expect him to win.
Right.
And he's just like, no, I got it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. So those are my people.
Nice.
Mine is Mark Davis for being like, hey, Kyle, you're my tag team dude. We've held belts together. But you know what? I cannot abide.
I like it. He set good boundaries.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Good for
I
him.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Who's your ref of the night, Gary?
Well, my ref of the night is going to be Bryce Remsburg.
Ooh,
And
not
I just-
Aubrey.
I
well,
know.
Dog.
Well, remember Aubrey dropped the ball at the end.
I
She
know,
did,
but
I know,
There's-
but it's...
really, it was out of her hands.
When was the last time it wasn't Aubrey?
There's been a couple. Go back and listen to some episodes, lady.
Just saying, it's been a while.
Well, yeah. No, I will gladly admit Aubrey's my favorite.
Yeah, we know.
But no, Bryce had just really positive energy.
Mhm.
So he is going to take it tonight.
Nice. Who is your D-bag of the night, Amanda?
It's Jericho. Always.
Nice.
Makes my ears bleed.
Yeah. Who is your D-bag of the night?
My D-bag of the night is going to be the Young Bucks, just for the cutting and running. Just the minute there's any hardships, they're out. And it's a D-bag move.
It is. My D-bag of the night, without any of us knowing each other's beforehand, Jericho. Made me feel gross.
Yeah.
Made me feel like I needed to take a shower.
Yeah.
Crossed a line.
Happy Halloween.
Ugh.
He is not a good spooky.
No.
He's all the bad spooky.
Yeah. Well said.
For the neurodivergent interesting fact, brought to you by Amanda.
Ooh,
I need to
thank
get a
you.
sound effect for that.
I'll be getting so many more. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Very fancy. So, with my neurodivergent fun fact, we're going to talk about common autistic communication needs,
Mhm.
which honestly I think goes along with ADHD too, because
Mhm.
again, they overlap quite a bit. But having direct explanations of feelings of why are you feeling disappointed, rather than just being like, I'm really disappointed in this. And it's like, okay, but what happened?
Yeah.
Don't expect them to just know.
Mm-hmm.
We make a lot of assumptions, and recognizing and respecting the person's boundaries of being like, doesn't seem like this is a good time to talk about this with you because we need to process.
Also, please don't expect that we all like to be touched.
I expect to not touch.
That's
We're-
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Don't come up to us and
and
touch
pat
us.
your shoulder and be
Yes.
like, oh, it looks like you're having a hard time right now.
And don't just like give us unexpected touches.
Mm-hmm.
Like, please warn us. Please ask.
Yeah.
Because some of us don't like to be touched.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is your public service autism announcement.
I like it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Just being just having very clear communication of, what's going on. And then don't be upset if they didn't read between the lines. Like, don't be like, okay, well, I'm saying this, but that's not really what I mean. Like, you really should be understanding that this is actually what I'm wanting you to do.
Yes.
Kind of like, okay, so my example would be a lot of times when it's like, say you're a parent and you have a kid and you're like, gosh, I'm really stressed. Like, it would be really nice if, like, I've got so much to do and like, I need to do the dishes, and you list off all the things and you're hoping that your child will be like, gosh, mom really needs a lot of help. Let me like pitch in. Mm-hmm. But instead they're just like, yeah, okay. Like, you listed off all the stuff you have to do. Like, don't expect them to know that you're subtly asking for help without asking for help directly, of saying, gosh, I have a lot of stuff to do. Could you please do the dishes? Mm-hmm. Don't expect them to be like, all right, yeah, you listed off 15 things that you need to do. What do you want me to do about it? Like, no.
Yes.
Just say it. If that's what you need, say it directly.
Yes, because I know my partner, I will be like, hey, on your day off, could you please do the dishes for me? And he will, but then I finally had to say, could you maybe have them done before I wake up? Because seeing dirty dishes in the sink when I wake up gives me ants on the brain, because it makes me think, oh, that's something I have to do today.
Yeah.
And I don't like going to bed seeing dirty dishes, because then I'm like, oh, that's something I'm going to have to do tomorrow. I would just like to say, after you get done listening to us, you should definitely check out All Elite Wrap Up, as well as Sit Down, Shut Up, and Mark Out. Those are 2 excellent podcasts about AEW.
Oh, yeah.
It's a hoot.
They are
a
hoots.
Hoot and a half.
A hoot and 3/4.
Whoa. That's lots of hoots.
Indeed.
Hoot, hoot, hoot.
Also, please feel free to email us at wwndpod@gmail.com. And follow us on social media. You can find where to follow us at our website at podcastahoy.com/WWND. We are very active on Threads, WWND Pod. Also, we are going to be adding a new little layer, the meat thermometer, and we're looking for suggestions on what sounds you think would be a good sound effect for
we've
that.
Noticed we're really entering an era of meat with beef and the Outrunners and
Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, it is meat galore for sure.
Yeah,
it is.
And with that, we bid you adieu.
Dead air.
Thank you for listening to WWND, Wrestling with Neurodivergence, a Podcast Ahoy production. The producers of WWND are Lisa Rudd, Amanda Putnam, and Gary Putnam. Recording is done by Gary Putnam. Editing is done by Lisa Rudd. Check out our social media for updates on upcoming pods and for clips and other media referenced in this episode. Links and information can be found in the episode notes. Thanks again from everyone at the WWND family.